Good day. I'm Professor Steve Brady from Real Tech for Real People. One of the questions that we've been asked recently has been, how do you make Wikibooks or Pediabooks? I've talked about it before. In fact, it was a pick of the week for me, and I wanted to share with you how you can take information from Wikipedia and turn it into a book. And you may ask, why? It's all on Wikipedia. I'll tell you a couple of reasons why. First off, it puts all the information together in a way that you can then read through it at your leisure or your leisure, take your pick. You can dump it into your Kindle, you can dump it into your Nook, your iPad, your phone, your Android phone, whatever, or you can just print it out on paper and take it with you, and you're not captive to the computer. I mentioned I'm Professor Steve Brady. Well, the other thing I like about Wikipedia is, quite frankly, they have pretty good information in Wikipedia because the population of users has contributed to Wikipedia. We are policing Wikipedia, making sure the information is accurate in Wikipedia, and there's a lot of information in Wikipedia. So I want to start using Wikipedia to generate cost-free to students textbooks. Generate pages coming out of Wikipedia, create it into a book, and then give that book as a PDF file, or they can choose to print it out, send that to students so that they can then have a textbook conveying the information you want to have them use in class without them having to pay upwards of $150 to $200 for a textbook. Well, enough of that. How do you go about doing this? Well, let me show you how we do this. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Wikipedia here. You can see I've loaded the Wikipedia on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and click on English. It's kind of the language I use day to day. Quite frankly, it's the language I use every day. Today's featured article, just if you go straight to Wikipedia, the 2004 World Series Major League Baseball Championship Series. Let's see, Boston Red Sox against the St. Louis Cardinals. Red Sox defeated the Cardinals 4-0. That's your history tidbit of the day. I teach production and operations management. I teach supply chain management. I teach inventory. So I'm going to look for stuff that I can build in a book there, but I'm going to go ahead and log in. You see I have the opportunity to log in. I am SCM Professor. Like Visa, it's everywhere you want to be. Type in my password. You'll see now that I am logged in, SCM Professor, and now I'm going to search for statistics. It's actually a category that I think my students are ill-prepared for when they come to my class for various reasons, one of which it can be, quite frankly, quite boring. Other reasons could be, I have no idea. I don't even want to speculate. So let's look at this and say, well, here's statistics. Here's a page on statistics. It's about the field of statistics. Let's slide down here. See, it's got the scope, history, overview, statistical methods, experimental and observational studies, statistical computing, how people misuse statistics. I'm sure you've heard this before, the old saying that statistics can say anything you want them to do. Statistics don't lie, but liars use statistics. What does that kind of say in here? There are three kinds of lies: lies, damned lies, and statistics. I think this would be a great start to a textbook on statistics. So we're going to go back here and say, you know what, I want to create a book. So I'm going to click on print export. If it's not already twirled down, you call this a twirl here maybe. If I haven't twirled it down, I'm going to go ahead and click on print book, click OK to continue with the book, click cancel to delete it. I already had a book started. I'm going to go ahead and start a new one. So I'm going to go ahead and start book creator. You'll see up here now I have book creator, add this page to your book, show book pages, which currently are 0 pages, and then suggest pages. So let's go ahead and add this page to your book. Now if you go and look at show book pages, what you'll see here is that I have a page in my book. I'm going to create a chapter right off the get-go. I'm going to call it Introduction to Statistics. If I learn to type, click on OK. Right there's the chapter heading, Introduction to Statistics, and there's the statistics heading. This is going to be Statistics for Ops Management Classes. So I've given it a title, I've given it a chapter heading, and I've got the first set of pages in here. So we're going to go now and look at suggest pages because I want to continue building on things that are related to statistics. So what does it suggest for me? Well, let's see. It suggests null hypothesis, statistical population, sampling in statistics, correlation and dependence, design of experiment. You can read this yourself. But I want to go first off with what is the mean. So let's look at the mean. Click on that, and now it gives you a whole set of pages about what the arithmetic mean is. Another phrase we use is the expected value. So if I take a lot of samples, what would the expected value be of this? So I like this. I want this to be here, and I'm going to go ahead and add this page to the book. So now you can see it says I have show book 2 pages. Well, what else would I want to see? So let's slide all the way down here to the end. See also. Well, we just did the mean. That's closely related to median. So I'm going to put median in here. Let's take a look at median. Remember, mean is the expected value. It's the arithmetic average, if you will. Median is the middle point between all the data. So if you have 100 data points, you count 50, 51 in, and the median is that data that's in the middle. Whether it's the arithmetic average or not, it doesn't have to be. So I'm going to go ahead and add median here. It's the median is described as a numeric value separating the higher half of a sample from the lower half. Okay, so now we've got 3 pages. I'm going to go down to the end of this one again and see what else they recommend. I'm looking for mode. I don't see it here right off the bat. So what I'm going to do is I want to do mean, median, and mode. So I'm going to type in mode, and it's going to give me a lot of choices. I'm going to pick mode for statistics. I'm going to add this page to the book. It's what I want. And so now I'm going to go ahead and look at the book. Now I've got introductions to statistics. It didn't keep my title for some reason. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add another chapter heading. I'm going to add the chapter mean, median, and mode. I'm going to click on OK. Now you see it put it right here at the top. I'm going to drag it down and drop it below statistics, which is the introduction to statistics. Okay, let's go back here, statistics. Now I'm going to call it a primer for operations management. And I'm going to go ahead and save this as a book called Statistics. A page with the same name exists. I'm going to go ahead and replace this. So I'm going to say yes, go ahead and replace it with this one. Now you see it comes up. Here's the book I created. I need to put a picture here. Maybe I'll take the image they had for mean, median, and mode, or for the normal distribution. I'll put something here later on. But once I'm here, I can go back to Book Creator, work on creating it again. I can order a printed copy of the book, or I can download the PDF. Let's go back to Book Creator because I want to show you how you can get here. I'm going to go ahead and continue appending. Wow, look at this. It just put them all back in. So let's go ahead and delete out the things that I'm duplicating here. So I've got introduction, mean, median, and mode, statistics, a primer for operations management. Over on the right-hand side, I can order as a printed book. I can download it, and then you've already seen where I can share. You can download as PDF or an open document text. Pretty much PDF is what I want, especially when I'm going to distribute it to my students. I'm going to go ahead and click on download. What you'll see now is it's rendering. And while it's doing the rendering, I want to talk to you a bit about something else. So let's talk for a brief moment about what Wikipedia will do for you. And Wikipedia, as I mentioned, is user-generated, user-created, user-policed, if you will. A lot of people, academics in particular, don't like Wikipedia. They say that Wikipedia is prone to error, that anybody can put anything in there. But the beauty of that is anybody can correct it too. So if you want to complain about something in Wikipedia, don't complain, fix it. So what I would recommend is that you go in, if you see something and you see it's incorrect, find the source to document your position, change it in Wikipedia, make the text better. If you think there's something that's not explained clearly enough, I mean, it's explained but not as well as you think you could explain it, put the better explanation in there. If a topic's missing that you think needs to be covered in Wikipedia, add that contribution. See, by doing this, we as faculty, in conjunction with our students, can actually make better resource materials and make those materials affordable. Now, I don't mean to rant against textbooks and rant against textbook authors. Authors, unfortunately, don't get the money they deserve in the first place. What I don't like is the way the publishers are now pushing digital textbooks at only half the price of the full purchase price of a brand new textbook. A $200 textbook is going to cost you $100 digitally. And oh, by the way, it only lasts for 6 months, at which point you either have to pay an additional percentage to keep the book, or to get it again for another 6 months. One could argue that that is highway robbery. I could argue it's business. I think we've now got a competing business model that should work towards making everything more affordable. So that said, I want to go back over here. The rendering is complete. One has been rendered. It is finished. I'm going to click on download the file. This will actually pull it right into my browser. And so what you'll be able to see here as I pull this in, here it is, Statistics, a Primer for Operation Management. That's the first page. Oh, bad. We just crashed. Let's go and open it up again. Statistics for Operations Management. I'm going to cancel this out. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say I want it to show me the whole page. So you can see it creates a table of contents. You can see my chapter headings. You know, just those 4 pages from Wikipedia that I included, plus references and so forth, that gets us to a 28-page book. Not too shabby for an introduction to statistics book that we just built in a matter of 10 minutes, and we did it for free. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to save this book so that I have it. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in my PDF collection, and I'm going to call it, down here, I'm going to call it Statistics. Actually, I'm going to call it Stats Textbook Wiki. And so now I've saved my statistics textbook that I've just created. So there you have it. How do you create a wiki book, a pedia book? Now, I didn't show you the processes to go through for printing the book. We're already at 11 and a half minutes. This has been a while. I wanted you to get this video. If you like what we've done here, if you have other questions for things that we can show you in tutorials and videos, visit Real Tech for Real People at rtfrp.com. Or if you're on Facebook, go to Real Tech for Real People as the business/fan page, business or fan page. Tell us what you want to cover in a video tutorial that we can explain to you what we're doing here. I'm Steve Brady for Tony Pittman and Real Tech for Real People. Have a great week ahead.